Welcome and thank you for joining us inside Cavanaugh Hall here at IUPUI. I am Thomas Butler Guerrero, and together with the JSZ crew, we will initiate Season 2 of Jag Sports Zone, where we deliver the rundown and top news of upcoming events of Jaguar athletics. Let's go right into it and get started with some Jag highlights. Let's begin with our first highlight of the day as we take a look at our Jags playing at Youngstown State, taking on the Penguins. Early in the game, Marcus Burk gets the pass and leads Goss, who gets the defender with a pump fake and an easy score. Next, Mike DePersia drives up the floor and shimmies his way for two, slowly trimming the deficit to 6. Before halftime, Burke leads Bakari Lestrap, who feeds it back to Burke for a drifting 3, giving IUPUI a 3-point lead at the break. Back from the halftime, DePersia rips the ball and decides to take it himself coast to coast with a big Euro on you half-steppers for the and one. Finally, the ball is deflected as DePersia sends a filthy pass to Say, who lays it on the board with the left. A minute and a half left in the game, and Say nails a clutch shot from the free throw line to put the Jags up by 1. They eventually emerge victorious with a final score of 72-70. On Saturday, the battle started here when Burke sends McClure an easy money shot from 3.
His 3 is perfect.
Next, the big man Goss powers his way for a hook shot, putting the Jaguars up by 4. Here's a highlight of Burke swinging around a pick for an open 3, and he does not miss. He shot 70% from 3 in the game. And DePersia dumps it off to Manette for 3, trying to trim away the 10-point lead by YSU. Here's Nathan McClure from 3, cutting the lead down to only 6. Luckily, the big man Elijah Goss does not miss 15-footers, as that is his comfort spot. We never doubt Marcus Burk to pull a crazy crossover and drop a floater in like he does here, but unfortunately, it was the post-ups like these that were unstoppable from YSU as the Jags fought back with DePersia with a sick crossover for the challenge bucket. Burke doing everything he can, dumping it off to Goss again for the down low. But on fast breaks plays like these, the Penguins pulled away from the game. In the end, the Jaguars fall to the Penguins with a final score of 77-70. In the early games of the tournament, our number 1 doubles team took an early loss, leading our number 2 and number 3 team having to clinch their games. IUPUI Horizon Player of the Week Ethan Mardanis Budino and doubles teammate Sean Bailey were able to clinch a vital win in their match. Our number 1 doubles team took an early loss, leading our number 2 and 3 team having to clinch their games. IUPUI Horizon Player of the Week Ethan Mardanis Budino and doubles teammate Sean Bailey were able to clinch a vital win in their match. Ethan and Sean were able to win the set 7-5. Blessing Benibo and Eric Hollinsworth struggled early in the match, losing 3 sets early on, but battled their way back, with Blessing scoring this crucial serve, grabbing the victory, winning 6-4. Looking towards our top singles team to clinch the victory, Alex Joachim battled tooth and nail, going back and forth with his opponent. As both opponents seemed to be exhausted by the end, SMU was able to take the win, trying the tournament at 3-3. In the final match, though, nothing feels better than Colin Morehart dominating the court to push the team to victory with a final score of 3-4. Way to go, Jaguars. Now we'll take a look at our women's track and field tournament as they hit the road to battle it out at the UIndy Classic. On Friday, our fellow Jaguar Hannah Sale took the podium with a runner-up finish in the 800 meters. Competing all weekend, Jaguars face intense competition from UIndy runners, Concordia University, and Lewis University. Here is Kayla Wolnick and Marie Terry running against UIndy in the 60-meter hurdle, taking 3rd and 4th place. Marie Terry set groundbreaking personal records in the 60 and 400-meter events on Saturday. As we see 3 Jags line up here for the 60-meter dash, Amani Miles finished 3rd with a time of 8.2 seconds, followed by Michaela Clampett and Lauren Palmer. Next, Marie Terry getting focused and determined, lining up again in the women's 400 as we cut to Sabrina Elder, fighting her hardest, trying to push her way to the front of the track behind Concordia's Simone Wilson. As the group comes around the last turn, Sabrina's so close to beating Wilson, but finishes just behind her by 0.2 of a second. Great job to all of our women's track and field Jaguars. On Monday, our men's soccer team took on Purdue Fort Wayne at Carroll Stadium. Our viewers can catch all Jaguars athletic events live on ESPN3 or by visiting IUPUIJags.com/calendar for live stats and links to highlights. Coming up next, we'll give you a Jag Sports Zone exclusive interview with one of the top 5 scorers in the nation. A little hint about this senior Jaguar, he was also named the ESPN National Player of the Week for his performance against UIC. Due to social distancing limitations, our feature will join us through a Zoom session. Stay with us and we'll be right back.
Everyone says that college is a place to find.
Find yourself.
But I know who I am. I'm Naomi. I work hard, I love my friends, and I always want the ball. IUPUI is a lot of things, but most importantly, it's a place to be yourself. It's more than late night study sessions or serious amounts of coffee. It's a place to really learn something new, change it, and leave your mark on it. College was just the beginning, and what I do next is up to me.
Welcome back to Jag Sports Zone. Joining us today is IUPUI senior Marcus Burk. ESPN writer Jeff Borzello recently deemed Burke National Player of the Week for his performance in Chicago against UIC. He scored 70 points over 2 games on nearly 70% shooting from the floor and 70% shooting from 3. For the second time in his 2-year career as a Jaguar, Burke earned Horizon League Conference Player of the Week. At over 22 points per game, Burke averages the 5th highest total in NCAA Division I and is also in the top 10 for career active scoring. Let's take a look at that interview. So I wanted you to explain what your transition was like transferring from Campbell University to come back home in Indianapolis, and how did it feel joining the IUPUI team with a brand new coach?
Coming back from Campbell was like a good opportunity for me, honestly. You know, I got to come back home where my family's at, be around my parents. And I was just around like some of the people that I left that I was close to. So definitely been able to get that relationship back with them was good. That summer coming back is when I was really working the hardest, you know, trying to get in shape and trying to make sure like prepare for even my sit out year, trying to prepare for the upcoming season after that. So all that hard work like went into that season to be ready to play for IUPUI.
So you declared for the NBA draft at the end of last season. Can you describe going through the draft process and how you approached coming back for your senior season?
Well, the draft process last year wasn't like any other draft process, like considering I couldn't go out and actually like showcase to other teams like at their workout camps or like their training camps, whatever they had. So like it was all virtual. So I just had to get virtual feedback from teams, and I just used that feedback that they gave me to prepare for the upcoming season.
Now discussing last weekend's matchup against YSU, you fouled out earlier than you probably would have liked to on Friday. How different was spectating the clutch 15-5 run by the rest of the team to earn the victory without you and Manette on the floor?
It was actually great. Like, I love being on the bench. Like, we were all there hyping the guys up, jumping around, like when they were making great plays. I feel like that just shows like who we are as a team. Like, you didn't have me or Jalen on the floor, and they were still able to hunker down and find a way to win. So I feel like that says a lot about our team.
Do you feel as if though this season you have become more of a floor general, or do you think your offense has progressed enough that you have become a major shot creator?
That's a tough question. I feel like it's a little bit of both, you know. I usually just like I try to read the defense and take what they give me. So like that's really my main thing. And obviously play unselfish, but you know take opportunities when they're there, because those opportunities might not come back for that whole possession.
One final question. Can you talk about, or I want to know your mentality looking forward to your upcoming match against Milwaukee in the first round of the Horizon League tournament. What has Coach Rem discussed with you guys heading into the game?
Well, like we all are ready to play. Like I talked to the guys today. They're all pumped up about playing at Milwaukee for this first round of this tournament. And we're going to go out there and we're going to give them a good fight. It's going to be a great game. So hopefully we can come out on top and continue to keep making a run in the tournament.
All right, thank you so much for joining us, Marcus. Good luck to you on Thursday against Milwaukee. After a short break, our very own Sarah Legg will update us on the upcoming games this week. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
It's always out there. The horizon. A reminder that our greatest goals are rarely attained. And as soon as you reach one, another emerges. But every day we rise and work harder, dig deeper, ask one more question, take one more shot in relentless pursuit of our horizon.
Welcome back to the Jag Sports Zone. I'm your host, Sarah Legg. Let's see what's ahead this week to see where our Jag athletes will be. Be sure to also be on the lookout for highlights and updates about our men's tennis team as they hit the road to take on Ball State and Muncie. We'll see the Horizon Player of the Week, Ethan Martinez-Budito, and the team keep winning streak going. Good luck, Jags. Next on Friday and Saturday, our men and women track team will hit the road and take to Fort Wayne to run the Indoor Horizon League Championships. Both teams start the tournament at 6:30 sharp. Our women's golf team takes the first road trip of the season all the way to South Carolina to compete at the Kiawah Island Classic on Sunday, February 28th. Also on Sunday, February 28th, the women's tennis team hits the road to face off against DePaul Tigers at 10 a.m. in Greencastle, Indiana. Be sure not to miss our men's soccer take on the UIC Flames in Rockford, Illinois on Sunday, February 28th. We are happy back to be in the studio hosting the Jag Sports Zone. Be sure to check out all the upcoming Jags in action. To do that, head over to IUPUIJags.com. This is Sarah Legg signing off until next week. Have a safe week, and remember, go Jags.